Hey Taurus, welcome to my channel. I am Nayenda and I am here to give you your weekly prediction for August 28th through September 5th. This is going to apply for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node, so please make sure to check out those placements in your chart. I do accept personal readings and all the information for that will be in the bio below. Please don't forget to check out my Patreon as well. I try to make this more official. If you've ever watched my readings before, Taurus, and you're like, girl, I'm trying not to curse because hopefully I can get monetized one day. Girl, why is it that you keep starting and stopping? I'll tell you why I keep starting and stopping, Taurus. And for all of you, it's because I have attention deficit disorder and I've never actually taken the time to put any structure into what it is that I'm doing. And I overwhelmed myself and there was a lot of drama going on with other people as well. And I finally got back into the proper headspace to actually be able to do this adequately and to follow through with it and to make it organized. So that's really what my goal is right now. I'm also a musician, so I would really appreciate if you guys supported that as well, but I'm not going to get into that. Right, we're a minute in. Don't talk too much, Nani. So don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and we'll get right into your reading, Taurus. So we are currently in Mercury retrograde. It'll be retrograde for 3 weeks. So if you're a Taurus rising specifically, this will be impacting your... So let's see, if you're a Taurus rising, you're Scorpio descendant in the 7th house. So that would be Scorpio 7th house, Libra 6th house. So it's going to be your 5th house of creativity. That's an interesting place to have Virgo. So you might be, some of you guys might be trying to plan out. The 5th house also discusses children, so maybe you could be considering whether you want children or not, or this could also pertain to your creativity. I'm hearing creativity levels. So maybe you're going through something similar to me, Taurus, where it's like you want to express yourself more creatively and you're trying to plan that out. Whenever anything is going retrograde, it's more of a planning season. So it could be like you could have a business venture or something that you wanted to do, some creative endeavor that now you're taking the time to actually iron out the details, because wherever Virgo is, that's where we do research, right? That's where we analyze, that's where we organize, maybe sometimes even over-organize or be a little bit perfectionistic. You might find yourself in your creative endeavors kind of stagnating yourself because of perfectionism, like you really want it to come out well. And that might be causing you to go back and to actually, just like I said, actually, that's weird. Oh my God. Now, if you are a Taurus ascendant, then you are actually, your rising sign is opposite my rising sign, because Taurus is sister sign or opposite sign. It's such a weird difference in context with both of those, is Scorpio. So if you're a Taurus rising, then your entire chart is completely opposite mine, which I always thought was a fun little tidbit. But anyways, I do have that little piece there for you, Taurus. I almost said Scorpio again. So we're gonna get right into your reading. So what can Taurus, I keep hearing Scorpio, maybe you are dealing with the Scorpio, or this could also be something pertaining to your 7th house in Scorpio, okay? So, for Taurus, what can Taurus expect for August 28th? You could be dealing with the Capricorn here as well. August 28th to September 3rd. I'm hearing to September 5th. For some of you guys, the September 5th might be of importance. Okay, Taurus. Some of you guys literally might be trying to get pregnant. I have the creation card here, and that's, you know what I'm saying, but then we have sex magic, which I'm not going to show on camera. I want to read one of these. Hold on. Because the sex magic card... Some of you guys might even be dealing with a sacral block in your sacral chakra, but more than anything, it's like you might be suffering from a creative block because of some sort of shamefulness, something that you might intrinsically feel shame about, that you might not, either one, you're not aware of. It could even be about sex. Like maybe you want to be more open sexually, or you want to be more confident in yourself sexually, or you want to express yourself more as a sexual being and you feel like you can't do that. There's some sort of inhibition with you, Taurus, something that's holding you back, that if you could let go of this, it'll help you to be more creative. And I said the 5th house is of children and creativity, didn't I? So there's something that, it could even be closed-mindedness, Taurus. I say that lovingly. Most fixed signs struggle with a little bit of closed-mindedness. That's just a thing. It's the fixed energy by nature. And the fixed signs are Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, and Scorpio. So as a Scorpio rising, I'm very fucking stubborn. I can relate as well, okay? But there's something very closed-minded. There's something closed-minded, or maybe you might be encountering people that have different perspectives from you, and maybe you don't share that perspective with them. But okay, so for some of you guys, this could simply pertain to closed-mindedness, and it's negatively impacting your creativity, and you might be running into people that are a little bit more open-minded than you are. But maybe you're struggling because, maybe you're struggling with their open-mindedness because you might not realize that there's something in you that might be laying dormant due to shamefulness, and you might be running into more people that are a different kind of way. Like let's say that, for example, you're more traditional, and these people are a lot more like hippie, open-minded, like, oh my god, la 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 la, and you're just like, what the fuck are you talking about? I said I wasn't gonna curse. And then you're just like looking at them like they're crazy, and it's like, for you, it might just, for lack of better terms, it might be like stupid to you, but there's value in it. And it's like, now you're facing blockages, and you're looking at these people, and you're like, I could learn something from you, but I feel inhibited in that, right? Or it could even be like the way that you're addressing something, like you're hitting a wall, and there are other perspectives that could be helping you. And it's almost kind of giving me, Taurus, that there's a need to open up your mind, especially when it comes to creativity. It's like there's some sort of creative block that you're encountering that you want to open up, and you're going to open up by exploring new ideas. Or Virgo energy is ruled by Mercury, so that's also doing more research, right? Like getting more into the meat and potatoes of different topics that maybe didn't interest you once at a time, or like in your life before, and now you're kind of being led in that direction so that you can open up a new door of creativity. I heard a new wave of creativity. Does that make sense? So I'm hearing lying dormant. Literally, there's something in you that's sleeping that's being called to be awoken right now, so that you can express yourself more freely, or you can feel more like yourself, or something like that. So let's get, excuse me, I'm so sorry, Taurus. Let's go ahead and get into it. So what can Taurus expect for August 28th to September 3rd? I keep hearing the 5th. The 5th might be of importance to you. There's something about you want to fit in with the crowd, maybe? Okay, so for some of you guys, I'm hearing negative influences. It's like there's something. So we have the Four of Wands reversed. So the Four of Wands reversed is either one, you expressed something to people, or you've shown something to people and they didn't respond in the way that you were hoping. Like, let's say that you had something exciting that you wanted to share with people, and you just didn't get the response that you thought you would, right? It's like, oh, I thought that this was going to work out a certain kind of way, and it's not, and now I have to go back to the drawing board. This also is putting too much importance on other people's opinions, right? This could even be family. The number 4 symbolizes foundation, so it's like your upbringing could be affecting something. For the 4th house is also like your hometown. It's like there's something here, and then there's like an outburst of energy. This could be anger or impulsivity. Like there's a competitiveness. So somebody could either be competing with you, Taurus, or you could be competing with somebody. There's like a burst of anger though. Like something might have made you angry. Your energy's coming through here. So somebody might want to reunite with you, Taurus, or you might want to reunite with somebody else, but there could be tension between you and them. But you or them are trying to be more logical or more reasonable or more grounded in your reactions or in your perspectives or something like that. There's just something about, okay, so if you're dealing with another person, Taurus, this could be romantic, it doesn't have to be. I'm getting opposing energies. Like I said in the beginning, right? Like a Taurus rising and I'm a Scorpio rising. So those are opposite energies, right? It's like you could be, who had that? The Scorpio reading had that actually. So you could be dealing with the Scorpio. But anyways, It's like whoever you're dealing with is an opposing energy to you. Watch the Scorpio reading, because there was something about that as well. But it's like they have an opposite energy of you, and that might have rubbed you the wrong way initially. Like, I'm hearing for us or against us. So maybe one of you guys might have a either you're for me or against me mindset. Or maybe the both of you have that mindset, I'm not sure. But it's like this person has like either really strong opinions, or they're just from a different city or a different country or a different culture or something like that. And what's funny about I keep getting this energy, Taurus, there's something about this person that could help you, or you guys could help each other. Clarity on that, if you can not be too impulsive. You could be dealing with a Libra, a Sagittarius, or a Gemini. There is a balance to the situation. Okay. You might want to be more fair and more balanced with this person. Like maybe you realized, or they realized they were being too harsh or closed-minded or something. Like clarity on this Knight of Wands reverse. I'm hearing some of you guys might be afraid they don't want to talk to you anymore. Clarity on this Knight of Wands. Okay, so what I'm kind of getting here for some of you guys, there might have been an outburst of anger or something like that. Or somebody said or did something impulsively that turned the other person off. And it's like, one of you put it where it resonates. One of you is over it, right? Like you got over it, but the other one of you feels betrayed. And it's like, somebody wants to reunite, but somebody feels betrayed. It's like somebody wants to, I'm hearing kick it. So like somebody wants to hang out with another person, and the other person might not really be for it. Huh. Clarity on the Four of Wands reverse. Yeah, there's a creativity block here for you, Taurus. There 100% is. But there's a defensiveness, like you want to fight, or it's... Okay, Taurus, so some of you guys need to be more open-minded is immediately what I'm getting, okay? Because there's something, Egypt could be of significance. There's something that's stagnating you. And either it's coming from outside opinions, so it's like you're putting too much importance on outside opinions. Maybe you're holding on to old mentalities that aren't serving you anymore, and you might be running into more people. Like, let's say, for example, like you grew up like real, like churchy, right? Like you grew up real into the church, and then like now you're not really in the church anymore, but you still have a lot of those ideals, and then you're running into a lot of like hippies, like people like me, like brujas and stuff like that, and then you're like, oh, something is wrong with you. And then it's funny how that works out, because if somebody were to say that to you, you would get offended, right? But then like you're running into more people that are a lot more free-spirited, maybe even more esoteric than you're used to. And then maybe it's turning into like like you might have said or done something that was insulting to someone, okay? But it was because you were being closed-minded. And then maybe you realized you were being closed-minded, but then you might have really put this person off, is kind of what I'm getting here. The point of the story, Taurus, that I'm kind of getting here is you're being introduced next week to people that will help open up your mind, and what I'm kind of getting, Taurus, is just because people think differently or introduce different ideas, it doesn't mean that you have to trash the ideas that you have. Does that make sense? It's like, you don't have to trash anything. You can stay exactly how you are, but you can allow these people, like allow them to express whatever experiences that they had without discrediting it. And then, wow, I didn't really look at the world that way, or wow, I've never even heard of that, or whatever like that. There's trying to be more adventurous or open-minded. You know, I'm also an earth sign. We don't really do that a lot because I'm a Capricorn, right? We don't really do that a lot, but it's like, if you can open your mind and open your heart, because I'm a firm believer, you don't meet anybody by accident, and you don't meet anybody for no reason, okay, Taurus? So like this feels like a situation where you're meeting people or encountering more people that are a certain kind of way. And if it's happening more and more and more and more, it's a pattern. You need to notice the pattern, okay? These people are coming into your life to help open up new, I'm hearing waves of consciousness, but also new creative modes of creativity that are going to open your mind and then help you to create whatever it is that you're trying to create. You might even have something that you really want to do and you don't know where to start. These people can get you there. but you have to be willing to open your mind. Oh, I'm hearing open your heart and be willing to be open to different people. I just washed my hands and now my hands are ashy again. Now you're gonna notice it. I gotta put my hands down here now. But you know what I'm saying? It's like, but you can't go into it closed-minded, especially if like these are people that are a lot more like hippie than you. These people can pick up on stuff like that. Like, I'm just gonna tell you right away, I'm one of them. Okay, so it's like I could pick up on some energy when somebody's being judgmental or something like that. Whether I address it or not, different story, but it's like I always pick up on it. So it's like maybe you're beginning to realize like maybe there is some value in what's being presented to me, or like what ideas these people have, or how these people live their life. And you don't have to live like them. Like Taurus, you don't have to live like them. You can just listen to what they have to say and listen to their ideas or listen to their experiences and learn something from it. And then if you find some gems in there, you can adapt to it, but you don't need to judge. I'm just kind of getting something about being judgmental or closed-minded, not realizing that that's what's blocking you. I'm from your goals I'm hearing, but from your creativity, okay? Final messages for Taurus. Yeah, I'm getting you're going to be meeting a lot of different people that are just different from you. They might be like from different countries, different cultures, religions, different ethnicities, just stuff like that. Yeah, there's something that you're not seeing results from. Oh, my bestie's calling me. And Taurus. Yeah, there's something that you want to take action on, but you don't really know where to start. I'm just honestly getting, Taurus, that these people will help you. You know what I mean? Like, I just keep getting something about people. You're meeting people. There's something about yoga. Like, people could be like Hindu or something like that. Like, there's something that's just different. And it's like you're kind of rejecting the different, but like I said, fixed energy, right? You're all I'm getting is like somebody that's like grew up super Christian and like they meet a witch, right? And then the witch says something witchy, as witches do, and then you're like, oh my god, what? Like, get away from me. And then they're like, okay, fuck you. And then they're like, fuck you, and then they move on, and then you're like, damn, that was a really cool person though. You know, maybe they did that. What they said made sense, but like I wasn't ready to hear it then, but I'm ready to hear it now. Maybe I should go. You know what I'm saying? And then like now you want to go back and make. And this could be reversed as well, Taurus. Okay. Now I want to go back and make things better with this person, but now I'm afraid they're not gonna. You know what I'm saying? It's like something like that. So what advice do we have for Taurus? There's something about a Scorpio. There's a family tradition or a pattern that you don't realize. It's in secret. You don't realize it's stagnating you. That's just, I keep saying the same thing over and over and over again, Taurus. So that's really what I'm getting for you, is that next week you're going to be meeting, running into, spending time with people that are just stark different from you, but it's to lead you in the right direction. It's to not to change you, well, not to like change you into a different person, but it's to open your mind, and then through opening your mind, you're going to open new opportunities, new ideas, new waves of creativity, just a whole new world, okay, that you might not even realize could lead you to a life that you want, or something that's more fulfilling for you. That's really what I'm getting here for you, Taurus. So that is your message for August 28th to September 3rd. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, again, the information is in the bio below. I will be seeing you next time. Bye!